swear I'm going to regret doing this, but anyway. Hello, fellow dragons, it's Shane from Astral Dragon Gaming, and this is a game I can't say that I'm proud that I'm going to be playing, but I just want to play it simply for the fact that it exists. The game's title, if you haven't heard about it already, is I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking-good dating simulator. Yep, it's presented by KFC itself, so it can only be really good, apparently. It's free on Steam, so please come join me in the insanity, shall we? There's KFC. I can't unwash my eyes now. I think I want to scoop them out with a spoon right at this moment. Anyway, let's continue. Let's start a new game. Oh, get to enter my name. Well, I'll enter my name. Sure, why not? Let us begin. Incidentally, in America, they call those biscuits. Alright, looks like I'm going to be doing a low rating. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You can stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up. Now. Your first day of culinary school is no time of colouring school. There is no time to sleep. Bad typo, right there. Alright, smack the clock up and at 'em. Throw the clock out the window and stay in bed forever. I'll go for the up and at 'em. Blink. Hold on. Look, what the hell? There's a chicken. And guys, and pearls, and that's a KFC box. It's like, No, moving on. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy of Learning. That sounds like an oxymoron. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. You need to take this seriously. You allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. I'll go for serious for the moment. Even though this is about Colonel Sanders, and apparently we're in a dating simulator. Okay, I'd better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. You burst through the morning checklist. Teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Just what you need to get your blood flowing. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy of Learning. That is really going great on my nerves. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Mirar. Names are going to kill me. Marami? Marima. I'll go for Marima. She's the most adorable, awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Shane. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I'm excited. because I sure am excited. I'm a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. What the? It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic morale. Miriam? Yeah, I'll go for Miriam. Who knows? I'm going to keep on doing that. Sorry. Classic Miriam. You know, I'm just going to call her Marie for short and just be done with it. Classic Marie. Raised by Master Chef parents, she always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box. It's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. Okay, once again, let's question the writing here. What is a quicksand box? Has anyone ever seen a quicksand box? Alright, moving on. Marie. But with University of Cooking School Academy of Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. Sorry. It's 3-day semesters. Alright, this game's just going to keep on doing this to me. Okay. A sweet girl, Marie, has always had a flair for the dramatics. This summer she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Let's change the subject to school gossip. It's hard to see Maureen like this and, frankly, quite exhausting. Rather than dwell on her anxiety, we should change the subject on to something more interesting. All summer you've been hearing rumours about a dreamy, enigmatic, mysterious student who is enrolled at this school. Any guesses who, anyone? Really? Yeah, that's a little worrisome, but you'll be fine. Now, what about the mysterious student we read about on the school message board? Any new deets? Oh, get this. I heard his name is Harlan, and he's no ordinary student. They say he has powers. He had them ever since he was born. From an egg. An egg. Like a chicken? Don't be ridiculous. But that thing about having powers, it would line up with some of the other rumours I've heard. Like, I heard he once fought a bear with just his smile. You both sigh thinking about a student so handsome that the laws of physics don't dare apply to him. Dreamy. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! It's Aisha, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Hello, Aisha. Aisha. I'll go for that. Oh, I don't see you there, chicken shins. You leave Shane's shins alone. They're probably perfectly normal shins. Ugh. You can't stand Alicia. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than like everyone else. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's me. You're going to let your really weird insults get to us? We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us? Ugh. Across the quad you see Alicia Ashley's best friend, Van, the man. Wow, that's bad. Has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No, lie. They're rocking glutes. Van. You rang. I swear this is going to kill me. You've never been sure what your arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Marie, but subtly more devious. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy of Learning would ever allow people like you to attend it as students. I know, right? You'd think they'd just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Marie. Shane. See you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing harder against the window directly next to it. Alright, I can handle this. I'm doing alright. Okay. Oopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you. My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi Pop, I'm Shane, so are you going to make me hold the door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Aww. Is it just me, or is he kinda cute? I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of the class. Adorable. No! God, no! Sprinkles. Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sparkles, head instructor of the CEO of UCSAL. I'm really hating that name. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossoms petals fill the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly, someone close the window. And then he walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him. If it isn't my favourite student, Harlan! Colonel Sanders interrupts Sparkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisles of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be the sweats a lot. Maybe we should open the window back up from before Fox Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class, and what is with all the really weird insults? You take a moment to clean yourself up. It's a good thing you didn't forget about the deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and sets some ground rules. Welcome to the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends, past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even really be some adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the Brom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue. You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school, with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clark made it here on time, rolling halfway across the town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see a student Sparkle is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Oh, no. Clank, buzz, whirl, whiz. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sparkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. Then he gets to you. He lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep whiff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sparkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? I'll go chicken. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sparkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favourite. Well, well, well. I think there might be some competition for new star student. I do apologise for this. Thank you. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hands slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of doggy treats on them. Don't! That's fine. Sorry about the interruption. I had to go sort out problems because people couldn't find things. Anyway, back to the Sanders. I don't know how long I'm going to do this, but yeah. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favourite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only two options remain. Hey Shane, there's a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to me, if you're interested. Two options, but which will you choose? Colonel Sanders or your best friend? Well, considering the game's called I Love You, Colonel Sanders it is. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thank you for offering me this seat. I've only had two rules. You all do all you can and do it the best you can. It's the only way you can ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. That's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you have settled in your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Yay, a pop quiz about me. The incredible importance and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for a life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question 1. If train A is travelling to point B and train B is travelling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? I can see where this is all going. Extremely. Looking at you, Pop. That's right! Forest is to tree as chicken is to night vision goggles, slam dunk or feather. I'll go for feather. That's right! What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? The comically oversized fork, a meat tenderizer, or the spork? I'll go for a fork. That's right! What food is best for a broken heart? Anything as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat, a pancake that looks like a silly face. I'll go for the top one. That's right! Is Sparkles a good boy? No, he's a talking dog that teaches culinary school. He is the best boy. Yes, I'll go for that one. That's right! Your score is 5 out of 5. Wow. Be honest, did you cheat? You look up to see the Colonel Sanders has been watching you. telling your scores. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have a confession. I think you have a beautiful brain. Hot diggity, Shane! You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. Okay. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Did you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But Shh. Lunch, lunch, lunch. She said shh. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. There must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You heard that he is talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. The contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavor. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribing notes as fast as they can. But that's all I can say about that. What? You think you want your stupid we want your stupid recipe, dude? Praha? Nah. My dude, nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what Zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only in the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. I love how they changed the model suddenly, but yeah, it's still disturbing. Oh, please. Well, Van, the man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite. His eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as if he tries to hold in his pure exultation and acts unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one piece of the fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing! Tasting Colonel Sanders' foods transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try to identify every flavour. Savour the moment and everything that tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim towards the light. I'll go for meditate. You let your food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinising every flavour. Salt, maybe. Pepper, too obvious. Oregano, basil, maybe, but there's something else. Something dark, something spicy. You dig deeper, deeper, deeper. Yes, even deeper still until you find it. Could it be blank? He really did it. How bold, how adventurous to use blank. You try to go even deeper into the sea of flavours, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realise that the information was meant to remain a secret, and yet now you know. The mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realise that everyone in the room is consumed by the lunch. No one knows that you've travelled through space and time. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wonder if we could talk to you for a few seconds. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? How bold to come out and ask. It is. What's with the cane? Seriously. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavours that will make my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get... to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what you say about a secret, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use blank. It's something my great-great-grandmother taught me. Blank! Wow, you've never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. And blank definitely isn't a flavour you tasted before, so now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe, but you don't tell Colonel Sanders that. While you wrapped up in this huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared, while everyone else is still in the cafeteria. You decide to go look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I graduate. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say, the biggest. I will leave my mark on the world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Nag him to show your own strength. Wow him with the big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest, but thoughtful. I'll go modest and thoughtful. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavours were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savoury and peppery. It was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Shane. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. Okay, I'm going to end this here because my brain is about to pop because, yeah, this game's weird. And, yeah, it's... So, if you want to laugh, or you just want your head to sort of go, why? Why? Sure. If you liked the content, please leave a subscription or subscribe or like or comment down below, or think about how bizarre this game is and who in their right mind ever designed it and thought someone was going to play it. Yeah, I'm playing it mainly because of the curiosity, but it doesn't mean everyone else has to play it either. If you want me to continue my playthrough, please tell me in the comments. Other than that, bye from Astral Dragon Gaming. I'll see you on the next video. What a bizarre game. Hi.